The legend lived on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they called it Chickagoomy. The lake, it is said, never gives up the dead. When the skies of November turn gloomy, with a load of iron 126,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true as a bone out to be chewed. When the gales of November came early, the ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big fighters go, it was bigger than most, with the crew and the good captain seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night, when the ship was bell rang, could be the north winds they'd been feeling. The winds in the wines made the tattletale signs, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November came stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait, when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m., the main hatchway caved in. "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. The later that night, when the lights went out right sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they had made Whitefish Bay. If they put 15 more miles behind her, they might have split up, they might have capsized, they may have broken deep and took the water, and all that remains is the faces and names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolled superstar sings in the rooms of her icy water. Old Michigan streams like the young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen, and farther below Lake Ontario goes. Take in what the Lake Erie sent her, and the iron boats go, as the mariners all know. With the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in the Detroit, they prayed. In the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral, the church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chickasaw on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up their dead when the gales of November come early. Superior, they said, never gives up their dead when the gales of November come early.